What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you another video. And guys, oh, you see I shaved, right? Don't I look better shaved? I don't know. I think I do. Anyways, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about accepting orders. And not only that, should you accept the order? Should you decline it? Acceptance rating, completion rating, earnings, making money, how much can you make per order. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit in this video. So me personally, if I don't make $1 per mile, it's not even worth my time. So whichever app you work for, make sure you're getting $1 a mile, guys, because this, frankly, it's not even worth your time and your gas and your time out of your day to even take the order. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, I do Caviar and Doordash, so for the most part they pay pretty well. But if you do DoorDash, before you accept the order, a lot of people don't know this. I don't know if they just want to oh, I don't want to mess up my rating, or DoorDash should I have to accept all orders no matter what it says. Before you get gun-ho and start accepting all the orders that just start coming in, you need to check how many miles is it. How many miles do you have to go? And it will actually tell you on the app when the order comes in. It will say, I can go this way, fuck it, because I need to make this video. If I get on the freeway, you know, it's a little bit more unsafe. So anyways, before you accept the order, you need to really think about, you know, like, what are you using for? Are you on a bicycle? Now, when I was on a bicycle, it is what it is. You're gonna get short orders, $4 with DoorDash. Sorry, $4 per order with Postmates, which is all right. I mean, you're on a bicycle. You really can't complain, guys. I mean, you really can't complain. I mean, you know, on a good day you might make 100, you know, which is not bad. So I mean, if you're on a bicycle, it is what it is, you know. I mean, whatever you get is the best. Is, you know, whatever you get, you might as well accept it and just take it. You know what I'm saying? You make $4 or $5 plus tip. Hey, you know, it's all right. You know, sometimes they don't always tip, so hey, it is what it is. Postmates, I do like Postmates because the minimum is $4 guarantee, so it doesn't matter how far you go, how fast, how quick, or whatever, it's always $4. And so actually the worst paying app out there, I think I made a video about this the other day, and some of you guys might have caught that video, and some of you may have not caught it. But I'm just gonna say this right now, one more time, that Uber Eats is actually the lowest paying app out there. So you could make, like, the lowest they'll pay you is, like, if it's a really short order, short ride, short distance, you'll make $2.75. That's what I got one day, and when I saw that, I was really pissed off. And not only that, guys, the customers don't seem to tip as much, and if you do, it's $2. So you're looking at $3 to $4 per order, you know, plus they might tip you $1 or $2, so you're only making $5, $6 an order. Not even that. I mean, I've had days when I did Uber Eats, man, fucking no tips, and even if they tip you a couple bucks. When I did Postmates, guys, Postmates is really good. Some of you guys don't like Postmates, but let me tell you something. If you do take a big order, Postmates, how people tip on the app, the way they set it up percentage wise. So if you don't know what that means, is when before, I don't know if it's before or after, but anyways, when it says tip, it doesn't say like, oh, tip $1 or $2 or $3. It doesn't say that. A lot of apps will say tip between $0 and $5. So, oh, choose your amount. You know, choose how much you want to tip. With Postmates, it's got a percentage. So let's say the freaking order is $50 or $60. it'll say 10%. I forgot how it goes, but it's 10%, 15, or 25%. It'll have percentages. So you do the math on a 20% tip on a $50 order. That's like $10. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not lying to you guys. Postmates is actually really good, especially if you can get those bigger orders. Now, when I did do Postmates, I would just do the bigger orders. But even if you get $2 or $3 tip plus $4, that's $7, $8 per order. And you want to make at least $8 per order. I mean, you get in your car, you get on your bike, you want to go out and make money. Guys, you got to think of this like a business. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, even if you're on your bicycle, you got to pay for light rail, or you got to pay for a bus ticket to get downtown, or you got to, you have to pay for your food and all this. You got expenses, no matter what kind of car, what vehicle, or what you're driving, a scooter, or whatever it is. It's time and money out of your, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be worth it, okay? You can have a hybrid, but it still costs you money to run it. It's like a business. You think of this like a business, and you got to pay taxes, guys. This is not a joke. This is not, this is not for, let's just go out and make money, whatever. It's great. It's great. It's good money, but you got to treat it like your own business. This is actually your business. So if you do not, if you don't file taxes and you don't do it the proper way, you're fucked. Uncle Sam's gonna say, hey, where's 15% of what you made? You're gonna say, oh, what are you talking about? I don't know. I mean, I make money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no money for you. You think they're gonna be very friendly to you when you tell them, oh, I don't have money. I don't have money to pay you for the taxes. Guys, it's the law. You have to pay. So you can't be going out blowing your money and make whatever the fuck you want to make and think, oh, well, it's fine. That's not a big deal and all that. I make good money, so I'll just pay it later. I mean, eventually they're going to come up to you and they're going to track you and they're going to find you and they're going to say, we need our money, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you guys go out and Dash, or you Postmate or Uber Eats or something, for one, ask yourself, is it even worth your time? Now, if you're in a vehicle, I would not suggest Uber Eats or Postmates, but if I had to choose one of them, I would do Postmates, because they pay per mile and per minute. Uber Eats, I think they pay per mile, but they do not pay per minute. So if you're waiting a long time at the restaurant, you don't get paid for all that shit. And the per mile and the per minute is really low. Or no, the per mile is really low with Uber Eats. I mean, it's almost like, no matter how far you go, it's like you get $4 or $5 at most, and it's like, it's not even worth it, man. And the tips are almost non-existent. Let me repeat that again. Uber Eats, people that do Uber Eats, the customers or whatever the case is, I don't know if the app's not set up right. Sometimes I've heard complaints on other Uber Eats drivers that they didn't get tips for a long time, or there'll be some days where they don't get no tips. So I'm thinking there are some days where they actually deactivate the tip option on Uber Eats, and that's actually illegal, and that's another lawsuit for Uber. So I mean, if Uber Eats or Uber, they want to keep messing with us, I mean, they're just gonna keep losing money. Every year they're losing money, they're losing money, they're losing money. All these lawsuits, I mean, you just can't do that. The tip is for us. The tip is for us as the driver. We go out, we waste our gas, our time, we work hard, man. So if Uber's listening, don't be messing with our tips, man. I saw a video about Uberman, and he was talking about some video that he flat out asked the customer, this and that, and the customer said something about, well, I tried to tip on the app, but it was deactivated. Like, it wasn't, like, you couldn't tip. Like, there was no option to tip. So it's like, hold up, Uber, you told us you're gonna put the tip option on there, and so what? Every now and then you'll just take off the tip option, like it just won't be there or something. That's not cool, man. So I mean, I'll tell you right now, Uber and Uber Eats in general is actually the worst app you can work for. So, you know, you want to work for a company that's not going to pay you your tips and paid low and have problems. And, you know, you hear about these problems where Uber didn't pay the drivers this and that and all that, and they cut you they cut you short on the miles, like you drove 50 miles but they only paid you for 40 miles. So it's like, if you guys want to make good money, I would do Doordash, Lyft, and Caviar and Postmates. I wouldn't even mess with Uber and Uber Eats unless you're desperate and you got fired from all the other ones for whatever reason. There should be no need for you to do Uber Eats, whether they offer a bonus or not. It's the worst paying app. No customer service. They don't care. They steal your tips. They deactivate tips. They don't pay you enough. They rip you off how many miles you go. You go this way or that way or whatever, and then they try to short you the miles, and it's like, hold up. You know, when I was on a bicycle, I went like 5 miles on a bike, and they tried to pay me for 3 miles, and I'm like, no. You know, and they added like an extra $1. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even worth it, guys. I'll park real quick. So guys, when you accept orders or you work for whatever company, ask yourself, is this company benefiting me in some way? Like, is the pay worth it? Go out. Well, why don't you do this? Go out. Let's say you do have Postmates, Caviar, Uber Eats, DoorDash. Say you have all those 4 apps. Just test it out. I guarantee you, you're going to make a lot of money on DoorDash. The second most paying app will be Caviar. After that will be Postmates, because the minimum is $4. They will not pay you less than $4. And then the tips are actually very well. They're really good. And I really want to tell you guys, the Postmates is pretty good. You will get really good tips. I will tell you that. If you provide good service, you're quick, you're on time, you smile, have a good day, you will get tips. I've gotten $20 tips on Caviar. I've seen other drivers get like up to 40. I saw this other girl in Phoenix or something. She got a $40 tip, but it was a big order. So when you take a big order with like Uber Eats or DoorDash or Caviar or these other apps, it doesn't seem like the tip, you know, you might get a decent sized tip like $10, but I've never gotten more than a $20 tip from a DoorDash or Caviar or Uber Eats. I've never gotten a huge tip. The only time I've gotten very, very big tips is Postmates. So you're thinking, well, I've never gotten big tips before and this and that. Maybe it's your attitude. Maybe you're accepting the wrong orders. Don't accept low pay. Don't accept the Chipotle orders. You're going to make $2 tip, a $1 tip, not even any tip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you do Postmates, look for the big orders. You know what I'm saying? If it's a big order, accept it. Now you can change it to scooter mode or bicycle mode or something like that, and it'll show you how many items you're going to pick up. So if it's like more than 10 items, I would take it, because that's going to be a good payout. Most likely you're going to get at least $5 tip or more. The sky's the limit. You know, with Postmates, they don't actually cap. You know, some apps they actually there's a certain amount you can't, there's a certain amount you can't go over. Like if you want to tip $20, the app won't let you. Sorry, this tip's too big or whatever. It's like, dude, that's bullshit, man. If I go out and do a good job and the customer wants to tip me $20 or $30, that's him. That's his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen Caviar like that. I've seen DoorDash. All these apps that like try to limit like what you can make. It's really frustrating. But I will stand up for Postmates, and you can tip as much as you want on Postmates. So Postmates is really good. DoorDash, you can tip a good amount too, but the thing is, DoorDash, they don't break down the tip and what DoorDash pays, and that's really frustrating, because I want to see a breakdown of my earnings. You know what I'm saying? When I can't see a breakdown of what I made and the tip and all that, it's really frustrating. And I'm not saying DoorDash is ripping me off, but when the payout's $17, it's like, well, how much of that was the customer tip? Was it $16 and then DoorDash paid $1, or what? What is it? You know what I'm saying? I want to know, like, what was my tip and what was my payout. But anyways, yeah, so if you go out and do DoorDash all day, I guarantee you'll make the most on DoorDash. You'll make 200 or more just on DoorDash alone. You go out and do caviar, you know, you'll make at least over 100 or something. Somewhere over 100. Postmates, you can probably do the same. It depends on the tips. With Postmates, the payouts are going to be $4 per order. That's it. Maybe $5 if you go a little bit further. But I'm just letting you know right now, the lowest paying apps is Postmates, and right underneath, which is the bottom, is Uber Eats. Uber Eats is the worst app you can work for. Like I said, the pay is low. They rip you off on the miles. You got to complain about it to get the extra money. The tips, they always try to turn off. I don't even know how that's possible, but it's been confirmed. I've seen other videos. I've talked to other drivers. And so, yes, Uber Eats, from time to time, they will turn off the tip option. And I'll tell you right now, that's not okay with me. You know what I'm saying? So when I found that out, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to do Uber Eats. You know, I'm not going to work for a company that's going to turn off my tips. Like, oh, nope, no tips for this guy today. Oh, no tips for nobody, you know? What the fuck? I earned the tip, man. I go out and bust my ass. So Uber Eats is, people say, oh, I want to do Uber Eats. It's so great and all this. No, it's not. I mean, get with Postmates, dude. Get with Caviar. Get with DoorDash. The pay is good, guys. I've shown you the money. I'm not bullshitting. So, I mean, if you're desperate, do Uber Eats. But I'll tell you much right now, all these people are going out. Oh, Uber Eats. Oh, I want to get with Uber Eats. It's good. Oh, this and that. No, it's not. It's not. It's the worst paying app. I'll tell you that, guys. It's really, really fucking bad. I mean, it's the worst app you can work for. So why would you want to put yourself through that? I mean, quit messing around and do DoorDash. The minimum is $6 and up. $6 and up. So they're low. The lowest they'll pay you on DoorDash is $6. Okay, so if you're riding your bicycle or what have you, you're gonna get $6. They will not pay you less than $6. You know, Caviar, they'll try to pay you $3. Postmates is $4. And the lowest on Uber Eats is like $2.70. So I'm just like, you know, I mostly stick to DoorDash because they are the highest paying app. They pay you per mile and all that. And if you wait a long time at the restaurant, guys, they will pay you. You just got to tell them, hey, I waited 30 minutes at the restaurant. That's ridiculous. Just complain. They will pay you. It's not that much. It's like extra $2. But you know what? That extra $2 adds up. Caviar, they actually do pay for wait time. You wait so many minutes, they will actually throw extra $2, $3, sometimes $4 or $5, depending on how long you wait. Same with Postmates. You wait a long time, they pay you per minute. Uber Eats, sorry guys, no wait time. You wait an hour, oh, sorry, we don't care, we're not going to pay you. We pay you from the time you pick up the order to the time you drop it off. That's it. So you make $3 or $4, that's it. Your whole freaking hour you wasted on the freaking Uber Eats order, the freaking McDonald's order, or whatever it is, you make fucking $3 or $4. That is a waste of your time, a waste of your time, waste of your gas, waste of your energy, and you deserve more than that, guys. You do not deserve the lowest. Go for the highest. Go for DoorDash, Caviar, Postmates. Those three I recommend. When you do DoorDash, make sure, like I was saying in the beginning of this video, make sure you get $1 per mile. That's, you know, they will send you a lot of orders. It's really busy. So when you do DoorDash, get ready because they are going to send you orders. Don't think you're going to wait 5, 10, 15 minutes for an order. You're going to get orders right away. So make sure if it says 15 miles, it'll say McDonald's, this is how many items, how many miles, and what's the pay. If it says 15 miles, it's not paying you $15, Nope. Unless you're desperate, don't take it. A lot of DoorDash drivers, they'll just accept whatever the fuck they want to accept, and by the end of the day, they're only making $100 or $150 a day. I make $200 to $250 a day. Why do I make so much? Because I work smart and I'm not stupid, you know, and I know what I'm worth. I know my value. Make sure you know how much money you're getting per order, because if it's not worth it, why are you going to waste an hour to make $7 for 15 miles or $7 for 10 miles, and you waste a whole hour and all this kind of stuff? It's not worth it, guys. Make sure you're getting $1 per mile. Caviar is the same way. They'll show you how much money you're getting, and it'll tell you kind of like the distance, and you can kind of determine, is it worth it or not. You can decline it or not. Postmates, they don't tell you where the drop off is. But you get paid per mile per minute. So with Postmates, I would accept all of them. Unless you're looking for those high tips, then decline all the orders unless there's at least 7 items or more on the bill. If there's 6 or 7 items or more, I would accept it because the bill's going to be big, $50 to $100. One time I took like a $200 order and I got a $40 tip. So I mean, $40 or $50 tip. So that's what you want to look for. Postmates, I will tell you guys, some of you guys really hate Postmates, but I'm telling you right now, Postmates is actually really good, but it's not always good. You know what I'm saying? You got to cherry pick. You got to find those orders that are worth it. So those haters against Postmates, there's still money to be made on Postmates. You just got to pick and choose. Pick and choose. It's not hard to do that. You get, you know, one guy orders Chipotle on one burrito bowl. It's not worth it. You get $4 and no tip. Why do you want to do that? You know, you get an Uber Eats McDonald's order, you pick it up, down the road, drop it off, have a good day, $3 and no tip. So, you know, you just made only $4, and then Uber Eats, you only made $3. Why don't you do Caviar and make $7, $8, and why don't you do DoorDash and make $7, $8, $9, $10, $11 per order? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, use common sense. You know what I'm saying? You go out, you guys want to complain about this app or that app. Well, realize what you're getting into. So in this video, I told you what's the best apps to work for, what's the worst apps to work for, and when you accept orders, make sure it's $1 a mile. If not, fuck it. You know, unless you're desperate, it's the end of the night. I made $200 already. You know, let's say you gotta go. You know, you gotta go pick it up, and then it's dropping off by your house. Let's say you're going 20 miles for $10. That's really bad pay, but you're going home anyways. So you know what? Fuck it. It's your last order. Just take it. You know what I'm saying? It's basically paying your way going back home. So, but unless it's $1 a mile, it's not worth it. So, you know, but yeah, out of all the apps, guys, Uber Eats is the worst one to work for. So don't even, you know, don't even do it. I've actually met drivers, and they're like, well, I just do Uber Eats and all, and that's it. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, well, I heard of DoorDash, I just never tried it out. I'm like, oh man. And I'm actually sitting here, I'm trying to talk to him. I'm not being critical, you know, because maybe he doesn't know what's going on, you know. So I'm just like talking to him, and I'm like, all right, this and that, you know. And I asked him, like, how much do you make per order? He's like, well, I make like $4 or $5 an order. And I'm like, okay, well, how are tips? Well, you know, I get tips sometimes, but not a lot. Like, you know, one every 10 order, you know, 5 to 10 orders, he'll get a tip or two. So I'm like, so you're saying 20, 30 people tip. I say, how big are your tips though? He's like, well, I'll make $1 or $2 on the tip. So guys, come on. Do not work for the lowest amount. You know, you guys are worth more than that. You know, don't settle for less. Seriously. I mean, really use your mind, use your head a little bit, you know, and use basic math. Like, I'm getting $4 per order or $3 per order with no tip, you know, and if I do get a tip, it's $1 or $2, and then you guys celebrate, oh, I got a $2 tip. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's, you know what I'm saying? Anything helps, but if you're not getting $1 a mile and you're not getting cash tips left and right, it's not worth your time, guys. So Uber Eats, it's a no-no. Don't do Uber Eats. I suggest DoorDash, DoorDash, Caviar, and Postmates. Those 3 apps, absolutely run those 3. Run those 3 all day, or however you want to do it. Doesn't matter. And like I said, make sure you get $1 per mile. So anyways, guys, I think I've cleared everything up. I've said everything I had to say in this video. Please comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, thanks for watching my video. Excuse me. And I'll see you next time. Guys, thanks so much for your support. And, well, we'll see you next time. That's it. All right, guys. Bye. See you later. Adios.